The first one was dead straightforward. Both of them were. It was a NuSchool. That's what it was called, and it was like this big building. But it was like the architecture was like really. It was like Tartarian architecture. It was beautiful. The building was beautiful, and it was glowing. It was kind of like glowing in the view, and it said across the front of the doorways, it said NuSchool. And then my view changed, and we was inside. Well, I was there, you was there, Duane was there, Ava was there, Jeremy was there, Kevin was there, and I think there was about 15 people all there. I didn't recognise the rest of them, but there was about 15 of us. And we all had these like blue t-shirt, polo t-shirts on with the new with an N, with a golden N on. And we was all like I said, I seen it from outside first, and then I was inside. And we opened the doors, like those big old wooden doors, kind of reminded me like the Fame program when you and I opened the door, thousands upon thousands of people outside, all coming in, all rushing to get the doors and just rushing in the place. But they weren't. They was all coming to learn. Obviously, they weren't looking to this about awareness. And yeah, that was it. And they was all coming into the foyer of the building and all that. And then that was the end of the experience. We was all looking at each other, smiling, and it was great. And then I had another one, and I was in the astral somewhere, and I was driving a car. It's a bit strange. And the car was blue, and it was kind of like my dream car. It was a Porsche Turbo, whatever. But I was driving it, and like I kept seeing these signs, and they kept appearing on the road because I was driving it myself. There was no one else in the car, and I was and it said caution, and it was like the signs was like lit up like with bulbs, like you'd see. Like it kind of reminded me of the I think it's Beetlejuice movie where they got all the signs at the side, and it's like they lit up in the signings is lit up in bulbs like around the edge of the sign, and it was like caution, and then the next one was beware, and the next one was like turn back now, and then it was like danger. It was like I was just driving through, and then like I thought, wow, where am I going? I didn't even know where I was going. I was driving, and then the whole place just went black. The whole place, like it was like I was in the astral, but I couldn't see anything anymore. It was just black. But I was still in the car, and then like a runway appeared in front of me, and it all lit up like the centre of the road and the two sides of the road. It all just lit up like a runway, and it was straight and it was direct. And I was like, I thought, right, I'm on there, and I was on it. And then I don't know how far down this runway I got, but all I see, it was Rebisar, and it was on the right side. Excuse me a minute. And he had a sign. He was holding a big sign, and on the sign it just said "keep going," and that was it. And I just carried on driving, and then drove into like this light, and the whole thing just went lit up, and that was how the experience ended. I just wanted to share that with everyone. Thank you, Duane. Thank you, Val. Thank you, all new friends.
Yeah, Bill Pearce, that is great. Please write those down. And yeah, the signs on the right where it said caution, danger, and all that stuff. Well, again, that's the authorities trying to scare you, is what's going on. And so again, it's a reminder that, these things are going to constantly come up in creation, especially here in the physical. And, just all the silly stuff all of a sudden people do, like Kelsey and others, etc. They start to, start creating all this nonsense. And so this is a very good example of just keep going through the nonsense, through the darkness. And yeah, the real guides are there as you keep going. So these are very good experiences to share. Please put them in the chat here, both of them separately, and then I suggest you create Facebook groups like Jeremy did and share these. Let the world know, because a lot of people are very confused, and all of a sudden, they start this, they do this for a little while or whatever, and all of a sudden they hear something and they're gone. You know, they're scared, just like this. This is a very good example, and this is what the world, is doing, even on the internet. And I see, as I go on the internet, I see Yahoo News, and there's even precautions about natural food and stuff like that, to where people are pointed towards medication and doctors and authorities all the time, and be careful, doing things yourself, eating oranges or grapefruits or whatever they come up with, use precautionary measures when you use these things, even though they're all natural. Again, this is the world. It's to scare people. So this is a very good example, Pearce, and you want to let everyone know, because people are agreeing to their own demise. Otherwise, they really are. Yes, these are very, very good. Please share them and write them down here. Thank you.
No, yo, yo, yo. No, yo, 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 yo,
Great show, kids. See you next time.